Welcome to Frank Pello Reports, a feature where Frank shares conversations with members of our community.
Hello, this is Frank. I'm here at the Cornish Bank ahead of a highly anticipated gig tonight. We've got Mark Radcliffe and David Boardman who are playing tonight. Welcome to Falmouth.
Hello.
Hello, how are you doing?
Yeah.
How long have you been playing together and why are you down in Cornwall?
Well, we've been playing together, I don't know how long now. I mean, we were in a band together to start with.
Yeah, that's almost 10 years ago.
Is it? Wow.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
And then we've been doing this duo for about 3 years.
Yeah, I think in lockdown, because David and I had written songs for the band and we couldn't get the band together, so we started just writing the songs, continuing to write the songs, just 2 acoustic guitars and 2 vocals. And we found we quite liked it and we could save about 4 or 5 wages, couldn't we, of not bringing all the rest of them? And so that's why. And we're in Cornwall because I've been coming to Falmouth for my holidays for the past 30 years. In fact, my wife's been coming. A creature of habit. My wife's been coming for the past 50 years, in which time Falmouth has changed, you know. Well, in some ways, and in some ways not at all. So we were down here, and so we just thought it'd be nice to play some concerts while we're down here. And last year we did 3, didn't we?
Yeah, we did Penzance, St Austell, and then we did one in Devon.
Yeah. We sorry, Cornwall. We went over to the dark side for a bit, and then last year was actually David's first ever trip to Cornwall.
Yeah, I'd never been, and but it was amazing. I was really loved it. It's a bloody long way from Cheshire, but it was lovely. And Paul's, particularly was absolutely stunning.
And what was the reception like to your performances?
They hated us.
Yeah, indifference at best, Frank. And I have to tell you, it was a massive. No, lovely. We played at the Acorn in Penzance, which is a lovely venue, and
with
some
True Foxes.
True Foxes.
Local
Stars.
So
they came and did a song or 2 with us as well. And St Austell, lovely theatre on the outskirts of town. I can't remember what it's called, like a community theatre. Yeah. Really nice. And, obviously in Devon, it was hellish. We couldn't wait to get back to Cornwall. And so, people, I think people are quite pleased that you've come this far, really, you know. And so we told everybody we'd driven specially from Cheshire. We didn't tell them we was on holiday here. We just laboured the hard luck story, didn't we? Really? We won't get home. Think of us when you go to bed. We won't be home till midday tomorrow after the gig.
I noticed that your build as Mark Radcliffe and David Boardman. Did you not think of a creative name for your duo?
Well, we didn't, but I think because lots of people, particularly in that sort of folk acoustic world or in the music world in general, know Mark. And we thought, well, there's probably a good chance that more people will come to see us if we put Mark's name on it. So it was partly that, but partly because we just couldn't be bothered to think of another name.
I don't think we ever thought of having a name, did we? I don't know what the name would be, but no, that was it really. That it's hard getting people into gigs, and so you've got to use whatever you can to sell it really. So the fact that I am on the radio might mean we get 22 instead of 18, and so that can make the difference between breakfast and not, can't it? That might those extra 4 people might buy the bacon baps.
Yeah, indeed.
Or the pasty.
We had a pasty today. We did. We had
Oggies.
We had an Oggie in Falmouth. Yeah, I went cheese and onion. Dave went traditional. So, yeah.
So do you think that being a household name, Mark, actually benefits you, or do people judge you and think you're sort of cashing in on your notoriety?
I think anyone who's been to our concerts would hesitate to say I'm cashing in. But your question is a fair one. I think that it is in some ways a double-edged sword, because I don't think I'm a household name. It's not like the big Radio 1 days and everything. But as Dave says, obviously anybody who's interested in acoustic and folk music probably knows me from the Radio 2 Folk Show, and some people who listen to 6 Music. So it does help a bit. The name does stand out a bit. But also, I think people are a little bit suspicious. They sort of got you down as a DJ. and they don't think that you could possibly be anything else, which I find quite. I'm always prepared to. I mean, Dave's a great guitar player and singer, but he's also a great artist.
He is a fantastic artist,
fantastic painter. So there's no reason why people can't do more than one thing, and so I think people judge me a little bit unfairly at times. So I hear your question,
but we do. I mean, we work very hard at making sure that people go away with a good impression. I mean, it might be Mark's name that brings them in the door, but we are determined that they're going to go away thinking, well, he wasn't cashing in, and we believe in these songs that we've written, and we believe in the thing that we do together. Our voices blend well together, and we're really passionate about it, and we really believe strongly in it. So we're determined that people will go away and go, actually, I'm glad I came tonight.
They might not.
We're
determined.
But we're determined.
I want to ask David, what is the pressure like of being in a duo with Mark?
There's no pressure at all. In fact, because in talking about the band that we had before, which I still do, but I mean that's more pressure because I'm the sort of de facto leader of that, and when you're in charge of a band or whatever, that's quite a responsibility, and that's quite difficult at times. However, doing this is really easy because although it is a duo, Mark effectively is the leader. He has the final say on things, and I'm perfectly happy with that situation because after leading bands for years and years, I'm more than happy to sort of, and I get to just go and sing and play and write songs, and we have an enormous laugh wherever we go. And Mark has to shoulder the, not that there's much responsibility, but it's sort of. So I don't feel any responsibility at all, other than to just be as good as I can be, because as I say, going back to what we were saying before, I want people to walk away from this and go, that was great. I know Mark, but now I know David as well, and he wasn't rubbish, Yeah.
I think that there's the David, the thing he likes least is talking to the audience between the songs, and I can do that. And so that takes that pressure completely off Dave, because he can play the guitar and he can sing and he can, and all the things he can do. But the thing that worries him is having to talk between the songs. And so I take that worry from him. And actually, it's been quite interesting because when we started, I did all the talking and he barely said a word. And you started saying more and more, I think, as you've relaxed into it.
Yeah,
so I think,
as I say, it's more, it's a relaxing environment for me because if you take off the pressure of having to do something, like with the band, you don't have to say much. It's just 1, 2, 3, 4, and then into the next song. But with this, where it's in the folk tradition, people expect storytelling as well. It's not just performance of music. So I sort of feel a responsibility towards the music side of things, but Mark very much leads the talking, and of course that's his stock in trade, But within that, I feel I can interject or we riff off each other and stuff, and because that responsibility is not really there anymore, I can just relax and enjoy it really.
And sometimes I can play a blistering lead guitar solo with all the wrong notes to put you off. So there you go.
Well, thank you very much for coming down to Cornwall. Look forward to next year's annual holiday when you return again.
Well, we're coming in June next year because we've got to go to a wedding in Sennan Cove.
Lovely.
So we'll go there. And can I just say to everybody listening that we probably wouldn't be doing this or even the gig tonight if we hadn't met Frank, because the one-way system of Falmouth is a complete mystery to us, and we were intercepted by Frank at the top of Jacob's Ladder, and he guided us round town to the extent that we are where we're supposed to be. So thank you, Frank.
It was my pleasure. Back to the studio.